BTTW Anti-Cult Warning Signs, episode number 2, Applying the Framework, Jehovah's Witnesses. 5 indicators of high control groups. Today we're going to apply that same framework to real-world examples, Jehovah's Witnesses. We'll walk through the same 5 warning signs one by one and ask simple questions. Do these patterns appear in practice? Warning sign number 1, leaving costs you people. In Jehovah's Witnesses, leaving is not neutral. A person who is disfellowship, disassociates, or is perceived as spiritually dangerous experiences loss of family relationships, loss of friendships, social and emotional isolation. This applies not only to formal disfellowshipping, questioning things too openly, slowing down spiritually, or being labeled a bad associate. Family members may continue minimal contact in limited circumstances. The message is clear. Leave the organization means losing your people. This is not incidental. It is an enforcement mechanism. People do remain, not because they agree, but because the relationship cost of leaving is overwhelming. They become PMOs. Number 2, obedience is not really optional. Jehovah's Witnesses frequently emphasize personal choice. Each one must decide for himself. No one is forced. In practice, however, questioning core teachings leads to shepherding calls, disagreements can result in loss of privileges, and continual dissent leads to judicial action. This also shows up, for instance, in education. Now, pursuing higher education, even university, is officially framed as a personal decision, yet culturally discouraged. Those who attend often feel the need to qualify or justify their choices. My worldly parents, they made me go, or it was only a temporary situation. Without the disqualification, the decision is often met with quiet disapproval. Even when no formal discipline occurs, the message is internalized. You may choose this, but you will carry the costs. This produces guilt, self-consciousness, and pressure to conform, even in areas that are technically left to personal conscience, like education. Obedience is enforced not through rules, but through social consequence. Choice exists in language. Obedience exists in reality. That aligns with warning sign number 2. Warning sign number 3. Your worth is measured by what you do. In Jehovah's Witness culture, spirituality is visibly measured. Worth is tied to meeting attendance, field service hours, visibility, endurance, whatever the Watchtower routine may be. Spiritual standing increases with activity, and spiritual weakness is solved by doing more, increasing your Bible study, increasing your whatever it might be, personal study. All of that is connected to spiritual strength and your relationship with God. Members learn to self-monitor constantly. This is internalized control. People regulate themselves to avoid judgment, correction, and loss of standing, especially the dreaded judicial committee. Warning sign number 4. You're trained to limit outside input. Jehovah's Witnesses are strongly discouraged from engaging with critical material, former members, independent historical or doctrinal analysis. Outside information is framed as apostate, spiritually poisonous, dangerous to the faith. Members are taught not just to avoid, but how to feel about it: fear, suspicion, guilt. Questions are permitted only if they come from approved sources, resolved in approved ways. Curiosity exists, but conclusions are preloaded. This is a classic example of emotional control. Warning sign number 5. This system can never be wrong. When harm does occur in Jehovah's Witnesses, abuse is framed as individual failure, doctrinal errors are reframed as new light, organizational responsibility is deflected. Mistakes may be acknowledged, but accountability never reaches the structure. Leadership authority is never questioned, and obedience remains unchanged. Individuals can be wrong, members can fail. The organization itself remains beyond critique. This creates a closed system where harm can repeat without correction. So when these 5 warning signs appear together, the pattern becomes unmistakable. In Jehovah's Witnesses, leaving costs you people. Obedience is enforced. Worth is measured by performance. Information is controlled. And the system remains unaccountable. In closing, when questioning leads to punishment, when leaving leads to loss, when obedience replaces conscience, harm is present. In the next episode, we'll apply the same framework to Scientology to see how this works beyond Christianity, beyond anything. Any high control group we'll share those fundamental aspects. So remember, do not be afraid of them or what they say. Time is on our side. We'll see you next time on Beyond the Things Written.